You deserve the world. And I deserve some answers. First off, what should I be titling these videos? Like, you and I both know this is Road to J. Cole feature, the series that's all about the journey. But I can't put that in the title of every video. You know, the last one did pretty well. What does a full-time rapper do all day? That was solid. It got good numbers and stuff. But like, what do you want to click on? Let me know. Also, should I put something on this green screen behind me? Should I have this green screen behind me? I feel like I change the setup for this series every month and nobody seems to mind. So I don't know. Let me know what you think of this background. That's something. Anyway, I'm finally back to a normal schedule with these Road to J. Cole feature videos. So this week's update is truly a this week's update. And even more questions came up this week. So I'm going to be like asking a bunch of questions about how to be a rapper in this video. And I don't know if you know the answers. I don't know if anyone knows the answers, but I'm going to put them out there and hope that answers come to me eventually. I've still been going hard on EP promo all week. As you know, I dropped my EP, I Quit My Day Job, last month. And, you know, it's been going pretty well. I've been posting reels pretty much every day on Instagram, and I'm still doing TikTok, and I'm posting them on YouTube Shorts sometimes, too. I've been continuing with the in-person promo stuff, too. I went back to my favorite open mic night at the Pocket on Tuesday. I performed Momentum and Make It Make Sense, which are, like, the two craziest songs off the EP. And I also handed out, like, 20 QR codes that, you know, if you scan it, it'll get you to the EP. So hopefully the people I handed them to actually scanned it. But even if they didn't, now they know who DG the artist is, and they might not have before. I also submitted Make It Make Sense to one more playlist on Submit Hub, and you might think one, that's a pretty small number. Indeed it is. And the reason I only submitted to one more is because I'm like running out of playlists to submit to. Submit Hub has a good amount of playlisters on there. Like there's a lot of people you can submit your song to, but like, you know, I don't want to submit to everyone. I'm not trying to submit to playlists that don't match the genre of the song. And I feel like I've kind of submitted to all the ones that match the genre. I've gotten a good amount of yeses, like the song is on a bunch of playlists, but there's not really much further I feel like I can go. So my question is, now what? Most other playlisting sites are scams. From what I can tell, Submit Hub is like the only good one. And I'm absolutely not trying to do the thing where you reach out to like individual playlisters and ask them to put your song on their playlist, because usually they charge you and that's also a scam. Playlists like that are usually botted too, and you might get kicked off Spotify for engaging in that sort of thing. So what else can I do to trigger the Spotify algorithm further? You know, like it's going well. The playlists I'm on are really helping and I'm getting a bunch of new listeners, but like what more can I do? I want to keep that momentum going. You know, I'm going up. I got momentum. That's my song. I've talked to other artist friends about this. I've been seriously debating whether I should run ads for my songs on like, you know, Facebook or Spotify or YouTube or whatever. But I don't know, man. Most people I talk to who have run ads for their songs say that it's pretty much just a money sink. And like, yeah, you can get your numbers up a little bit, but you're not getting actual real fans, which, you know, the goal is to get people who are going to pull up to my shows and all that. My other big idea is busking. There's an area near where I live where you can just go on the street and perform and you don't need a permit. And so I really want to do that and like get my name out there more in my local scene. I kind of also just want to go out into the city on a Friday night with a giant boombox and blast my music and tell people to go stream it. Like, I don't know. I don't know what the path here is. I have so many ideas and I want to try them all, and I think I will, and I'll probably document everything as I try it. But like right now, as this episode of Road to J. Cole feature is being filmed, I have a lot more questions than answers, so brainstorm with me in the comments. That said, one thing that kind of seems to work is making videos like this. Long form content is interesting in my opinion. It's my preferred type of content. I much prefer watching long form stuff to short form stuff. And people seem to enjoy these videos, so I've been working a lot on long-form stuff this week. For example, I edited and uploaded the last episode of Road to J. Cole feature, which, like I said, has been doing pretty well. Thank you for that. I also finally finished editing a collaboration that I shot like 2 months ago with a friend, Astrid Lundberg, who's actually like a pretty big YouTuber, TikToker, Instagram star. She's a science communicator, and we made a video where she's basically like explaining evolution to me. Which is really cool. It's like a super long form thing, like 40 minutes. It's going to go on her channel, so go subscribe to Astrid Lundberg and stay tuned for that when it comes out. I also filmed a Genius-style lyric breakdown video of my song Make It Make Sense with the vibe. We had a lot of fun shooting it, and I'm like 2/3 done with editing it this week, so hopefully I can put that out sometime next week. And the other long form thing I filmed this week is the final episode of Reading My Work Thoughts Journal. If you've been a fan of the channel for a few months now, you've probably seen the other episodes where I basically like break down everything I was feeling during my entire time working at Twitch. And this last episode is a doozy. Like, I'm really excited for y'all to see it. I have not started editing yet. I just filmed it like yesterday, the day before, pretty recently. And I just haven't had the time to edit, but I'm going to get to that soon. I might schedule it for a couple weeks out or something because I have a lot of other stuff I want to get out before then, but I'm very excited about it. Now, another thing that comes with being a full-time rapper who doesn't have a label is sending a lot of emails. It's kind of still an office job. I signed a contract for a performance I'm going to be doing in September at UMBC, which is a college in Maryland. It's going to be a free performance for students. I think non-students can probably also pull up for free. I'm not entirely sure though. Stay tuned for details on that, but I'm really excited for it. College performances are the dream because like I get paid for it because colleges have money. And students don't have to pay for it because colleges know that students don't have money, so they can get in free and just enjoy the music. So why wouldn't they? I also stalked Toby Lou's manager and sent him an email. For those who don't know, Toby Lou's a pretty big rapper, and he's performing at a venue near me that I think I would be able to get a lot of people to show up to if I were to open for him. So I sent an email to the manager asking, hey, what do you say? Usually emails like that go unanswered. I'm probably going to send some DMs too and do my absolute best to make it happen. I'm not holding my breath, but it would be a great time. If you're in the DC area and you like Toby Lou and you like me, maybe spam his comment sections and ask if DG the artist can open for him. Finally, I do still make music. I've been making a lot of music this week, actually. On Monday, I got in the studio and I fumbled around for a while and didn't make anything cool, but I was really trying. Yesterday, I went to my homie Red Hayes' studio with my other homie The Vibe, and we started making a song that is insane. It's so cool. It's like such a cool style. Red Hayes is an incredible producer and engineer, and he's just making us sound so good. So I'm really excited to get that done and released. So stay tuned for that. And just this morning, a local producer sent me a beat pack with a bunch of beats in it. And so I was giving him a listen. I was scrolling through, and I got to one about, halfway through that just blew my mind. And I was like, wait, this is kind of swaggy. This is kind of fun, I got to get on this. And so like that totally derailed my entire morning. I was going to film this video in the morning, but that beat was too crazy. So I wrote a dope 16 bars and a little hook. I got in the studio, I recorded that, I mixed it, and it's sounding really good, and I'm so excited about it. And I think I want to turn this one into like a proper posse cut with like, 5 or 10 or 37 different artists from the DMV. I think it's going to be a crazy song. I want it to be like kind of hilariously long, like, too many verses in it because it's just like that good of a beat that I don't think people would get tired of it. And yeah, I'm really excited about that. Moving on to this week's stats, the only thing I want to point out is that Spotify is indeed still going up. Since I filmed the last episode, when I filmed that one, we were at 820 monthly listeners, and now we're over 1,200. That's more than 1,000. That's 4 digits, y'all. That's like something. I feel like things are happening and it feels really good. The best song in the world, Make It Make Sense, just hit 1,400 streams too, which I'm really happy with. And it's only been out for like less than a month. Go stream the things. You know what to do. You know what to do. You know what to do. Let's move on to this week's shout out. This week's shout out goes to the one, the only, Handsome Baby. I am not talking about myself. Handsome Baby is a DMV area rapper, event organizer, and just overall swaggy dude. Every time this dude gets on stage, he just brings incredible flows, crazy energy. Like, he kind of reminds me of like a modern version of what Migos were doing in like the late 2010s. Like intricate flows, but also just like all around fun energy, like good vibes. Strongly recommend this dude's music. You can find him on Instagram at HandsomeBabyGT. And if you want to be considered for next week's shout out, maybe you make music or something like that, let me know in the comments. That's it for this episode of Road to J. Cole feature. Let me know how else I should be promoting my EP because I'm not letting this one slip. It's such a good release and I need more people to hear it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.